Hello students, welcome to the class of commerce ISC class 12 chapter number 3 sources of finance for joint stock company. And in this lecture we are going to start very interesting topic, that is debentures. As you know, debentures are the borrowed funds. They are issued by the company under its common seal as an acknowledgement of debt with or without charge on the company's asset. Debentures is a document which are issued by the company under its common seal, which provide for the payment of the principal sum and interest thereon. The maximum time period for which debentures are issued, that is 10 years, and in case of infrastructure companies, with the permission of RBI, it should not be exceeding 30 years. See, debentures are carrying interest. When the company wants finance from outside source, they issue debentures to the general public as shares are issued to the general public. Now, when debentures are issued, it is a liability. It is an external liability. It's a debt. You know, udhari hai. And debenture holders are the creditor of the company. Now, in case of shares, we were paying them dividends when there was sufficient profit. But in case of debentures, interest is paid every half yearly at a predetermined price, at a fixed price. You might have seen when debentures are mentioned, it is mentioned with a certain figure, a certain percentage, like 6% debentures, 7% debentures. So what does this 6% or 7% means? It's a fixed rate. If you are not seeing this, you are going to see in your chapter number 7 of accountancy, issue of debentures, and then redemption of debentures, chapter number 8. So it's a fixed charge. So whatever it may be, 10%, 11%. So that is a rate of interest payable half yearly to the debenture holders. Is this point clear to you? So it's a debt. The company has to repay the amount, principal amount as well as interest. If even interest is not paid, the debenture holders can ask for winding up of the company if the payment is not made regularly. Is this point clear to you? So debenture holders are the creditor of the company and debentures are the debt. In Hindi we call it as ऋण पत्र. We call it as ऋण पत्र. Okay, it's a document stating the debt taken by the company from the public. Okay, this definition and meaning leads to following characteristics. First one is debenture represent borrowed fund. As I told you, it's an outside liability. Then it has a fixed rate and interest is payable whether there is profit or not. Even in case of loss, interest is to be paid. It's a charge against profit. Debenture interest is a charge against profit. So if debentures are issued for 10 years, then every year 2 times half yearly interest is paid. If there is contract of paying annually, then the company can pay the interest annually, but generally it is paid half yearly. You are going to solve the questions related to this in chapter number 7 of your accountancy. Okay, then we are going to cover soon after the completion of issue of shares. Then debenture holders are the creditor of the company, hence they don't have the voting rights. They cannot interfere in the working of the company. And then it's a charge, involves a charge against asset. I am going to explain this charge. There are two kinds of charge. One is fixed charge and other is floating charge. Fixed charge means asset is specifically pledged, and in case of non-payment of the sum due to debenture holders, such assets will be sold out and payment will be made to the debenture holders. Okay, there is a concept not in your syllabus but in companies act regarding the liquidation of a company. Liquidation means how the company gets liquidated, how it is winded up. So there is a pattern of making the payment to the liability holders. Is this clear? Those the way of making the payment of the liability, that is specified by the Companies Court Rule Act 1959. The manner is prescribed there for making the payment, in which debentures holders are paid after the preferential creditors are paid. Okay, I just want to tell you there's a kind of line how the payment is made at the time of winding up of the company. जब कंपनी बंद होती है तो सबसे पहले पेमेंट किस किस को किया जाएगा, that is mentioned. Okay, so fixed charge means if the amount is not paid, then the specified asset which is pledged for issuing debentures, that asset will be sold and payment will be made to the debenture holders. And in floating charge, debenture holders get the right getting payment prior to preference shareholders and equity shareholders. As I told you, preference shareholder gets amount prior to equity shareholder, and prior to preference shareholders, debenture holder gets the right of getting back the payment. यानी सबसे पहले payment debenture holders को दिया जाएगा. Is this clear? Then as I told you about the winding up, and if interest is not paid, see mention in this point as I explained you. And then debentures are repayable. As I told you, the maximum time limit within which the debentures are repayable is 10 years as per the Companies Act 2013 and Rules 2014. Okay, and for infrastructure companies it is not exceeding 30 years. That this is the duration for issuing and redemption of debentures. Issue and redemption means repayment. Issue of debenture, redemption of debenture are our chapter number 7 and 8 of ISC accountancy class 12th. Okay, very interesting. So this chapter is going to help you to understand that chapter as well. Accounting treatment we will learn in accountancy. Now difference between shares and debentures are given. We will cover it through table. So as you know, equity shareholders are the owner of the company status, and debenture holders are the creditor. Okay, yield, shareholder gets the dividend, yes you know, and when there is sufficient profit then only. But debentures get the fixed interest irrespective of profit or not, even in case of loss. As I told you, even in case of loss, the debenture holders will get their interest regularly. Then what is the order of repayment? I just told you, Companies Court Rule Act 1955 एक पूरा specification दे रखा है, ठीक है ना, how the payment is made to the liability. So in this, debentures holders are paid prior to the payment of shares. Then voting rights, shares have voting rights, they don't have voting rights. Yes or no? They don't interfere, debenture holder don't interfere in the working of the management. Term of repayment, see, equity shares remain up to the lifetime of the company, and debenture holders are repaid at a certain period of time, a period not exceeding 10 years as I told you. Then risk of holders, high risk in because dividends are paid only at sufficient profit, and if company gets closed, then in that case they get the amount at last if amount is available. Okay, but in case of debenture the risk is low because they have certain legal rights regarding the repayment. Okay, now shares are non-redeemable and debentures are redeemable. Okay, so these are the differences, very important topic. Just go through it. Now moving on to the next topic, that is kinds of debentures. Very interesting topic. So naked and mortgage debentures. Okay, mortgage means the debentures which are issued against the charges, that is fixed charge or floating charge. Fixed charges means having a specific charge on asset, like debentures are issued by mortgaging machinery, or it may be building, land, okay, any fixed assets which is pledged. When you take loan, the bank asks to keep certain security, na, that is known as mortgage or pledging. So naked debentures are issued without pledging the property, okay. And in case of non payment the of interest and principal amount, they can sue the company and they can ask for the winding up of the company for making the repayment, okay. That's why mortgage debentures are also termed as secured debentures. Is this clear? Now moving on to the next kind of debentures, redeemable and irredeemable debentures. So redeemable debentures are debentures which are paid at the time of maturity, and even debentures can be paid prior to the maturity, okay. We'll learn this in accountancy, okay. Then irredeemable are perpetual debentures which are only repayable at the time of winding up of the company, okay. Then bearer and registered debentures. Bearer debentures are those debentures which don't have record in registrar of debenture holder. That means their name is not written there and they are freely transferable. They can be transferred to other person. Like one debenture holder can transfer it to other debenture holder without the prior information to the company. So then how such bearer debentures gets the interest? See, it a coupon is attached to it, means the debenture holder will get the person who is holding the debenture at the time of interest, at the time period. Like if half yearly is paid, then it is generally paid at 30th September and 31st March of a accounting year. Yes or no? So the who is carrying the debentures will get the interest. But in case of registered debentures, the name of the debenture holder is mentioned, recorded in register of the debenture holders, and interest is paid to such person whose name is mentioned, and it is non-transferable, means prior information must be given to the company, okay. Then only the such debentures, registered debentures, can be transferred to third person, okay. Then convertible and non-convertible debentures. Convertible debentures are those debentures which can be converted into equity share after a specific period of time. See, there is a method of repayment. In that repayment, the debentures can be converted, isn't it? Instead of paying them the entire amount, they can be converted at the right of the debenture holders. That means the right is given to the debenture holders whether to get it converted. Company cannot do it by itself. It has to take the permission from the debenture holders whether they want to get converted into shareholders. So convertible debentures are those debentures which can be converted into equity shares, okay. And non-convertible are those shares which cannot be converted into equity shares, okay. Okay students, that's it for today's lecture. We'll cover the advantages and disadvantages of debentures in next lecture.